tutorial I'm going to show you how to upload audio files to buypigeonsonline.com. And before we do this, I want to show you a cool little program that you can get for free. It's called Audacity. Basically just type Audacity into a search engine like Google, type Audacity download or something like that. It's Audacity. And when you type that in, you should be taken to sourceforge.net, and it should allow you to download a copy. Now, you want to download the 1.3 version that's in beta. The reason why is because it has the lame MP3 encoder that you can plug into it and export these files that you make as MP3 files. I just want to show you. I'm actually going to do a couple of tutorials about Audacity because it's a pretty in-depth program, but it's an easy program to use. But there are a lot of features and stuff like that that I want to go over with you. One of which is exporting an MP3, because if you're gonna upload audio to the Buy Pigeons Online website, this is a great way to do it, but you want to do it in MP3 format. I'll put it this way: a 2-minute WAV file is 20 megabytes of information. A 2-minute MP3 file is like 344 kilobytes of information. So not only does it load faster and stuff like that, but it's a lot less information, and when people open it up, if they want to download it or something like that, it's a lot easier for them to do that. And you can play the MP3 on your iPod or whatever. You can play WAV files too, but WAV files just take so much longer to download, and it's really unnecessary when you can put something into MP3 format. So Audacity, when you open it up after you download it, is going to look like this. Basically, what you do to record your voice is, of course, you're going to have a microphone, but they're about $8 at Walmart, I believe. You can just buy you a cheap little microphone like the one I have here in front of me. It costs $8.99, I believe, at the local Walmart retailer, and it's a really cool little program. So I'll show you some of the things that it can do. We're going to push record, and as I'm recording, of course, it's recording my voice, and you can see the spectrum here, which is what my voice looks like. How cool is that? But we're going to stop it. And one of the cool things about Audacity is if I'll play this back for you really quick, and let me turn up my speakers. You're going to get a little bit of an echo here. Actually, a little bit of feedback. I apologize for that. But see if you can hear over the mic this feedback that you have in the silence. You can hear that really well, at least on my end. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this background noise out. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to go to Effect. We're going to go to Noise Removal, Get Noise Profile of just the noise area. Then we're going to highlight the whole document or the whole audio file. And then we're going to go to Effect, Noise Removal, and then we're going to remove noise. Now here are all your settings down here. And you can play with these and see what kind, what works the best. But you can see that totally removed that noise there. Which is what my voice looks there. I mean, there's hardly any noise at all in the background, and that's the way that it works. Another cool thing, there are many effects that you can use with this, but if you wanted to overlay your voice over music, for instance, you can use a high pass filter. And when it's not overlaid over music, it sounds kind of goofy, it sounds kind of weird, but you'll see. I'm going to push record, and as I'm recording, of course, it kind of brings a higher pitch to the voice. But what it'll do is it'll take your voice, the frequency of your voice, and it'll overlay it on top of music where it actually sounds good, where the music's not drowning out your voice. So that's another cool thing you can do. You can also add a delay, which this is really neat. I mean, if you wanted to make effects and stuff like that, make a little commercial or something cool, we'll do reverse bouncing ball, and we'll change the pitch as we go backwards. We'll change the pitch lower as it goes. So let's see what this sounds like. I'm going to push record, and as I'm recording, of course it's recording my voice, and you can see the spectrum here, which is what my voice looks like. How cool is that? That's kind of cool. You have to admit that that's kind of cool. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you Audacity. Download Audacity, play around with it. This is an excellent way. Now, how much better does it sound for me to be on the mic, for me to be talking to you directly, saying, "Hi, my name's Chris Curtis, and I want you to come and visit my loft at blah 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 blah.com." You know, it's so much better. It's so much more personal. It's a great way to communicate, and the internet has given us an avenue to communicate like this, and to make it as professional as any studio or any commercial producer out there. You can do it on the internet, and you can do it for free with programs like Audacity. So the next tutorial, we're going to go a little bit more over Audacity. I'm going to go over a lot more features of the Buy Pigeons Online website. It's just going to take me a while to make all these tutorials. I'm making one every day or so, or every couple of days. And, you know, in a couple of weeks, we'll have a lot of them, and you'll be able to understand exactly what the possibilities are with the BuyPigeonsOnline.com website. So, once again, thanks for taking the time to watch the tutorial. Download Audacity today. Don't put it off. It's a great program, and it's a free program. It's a safe program. You don't have to worry about any viruses or adware or spyware on Audacity. It's non-existent. Anyway, Audacity, Audacity. You have a wonderful day.